it is, my lord, absolutely clear that from the very inception, the unholy hands were very much proactive to conceal the actual truth of this incident. Otherwise, my lord, kindly sees three versions from the assistant superintendent of police, assistant superintendent of hospital. But that assistant superintendent of police has not made this intimation on her own. She must have been directed by somebody. Otherwise, my lord, she would not have the phone number and send the message 3 times on 3 different sides. My lord, that lady, that assistant superintendent of police, was not examined. Also, assistant superintendent of hospital was not examined. And my lord,
Where from are you getting these informations?
Yes.
She was not examined, maybe as a witness.
Yes.
But I feel investigating officer examined her.
I do not know, my lord. She was not examined in court.
That may be a ground.
My submission is this, my lord. Kindly appreciate when the assistant superintendent of hospital giving 3 different versions to the parents at different time. What it indicates, my lord, I am asking to myself. Kindly do not take me amiss. She must have been directed by someone. And what purpose? What was the purpose? For, my lord, conveying 3 different information at different time to the parents. Man, it was not done whimsically. Very purposely it was done. And further, the assistant superintendent of hospital conveyed that she has committed suicide. Assistant superintendent, non-medical. No, from the very beginning, there is a deliberate attempt to conceal the truth.
That is one part, Mr. Moito. Let's come to the core of the issue.
Yes.
Right now, huh?
No, my endeavor, my lord, that from the very inception, when the unholy hands are very much proactive to conceal the truth.
I get your point on that, the attending circumstances.
And further, during that period, Calcutta police was in charge of investigation after FIR being lodged. What investigations they have done? Nothing of that kind.
That is a part. Let us come to the core issue, sir.
Then, my lord, the CBI took up the investigation. CBI, my lord, investigated the case and, my lord, submitted a charge sheet against a particular person. What is our case, my lord?
Just one question I want to ask, so that we can come to a path we can follow, sir, over here. Since 2 things are very much required, I don't want to interfere since an appeal court is already in CC now.
No, I am also not making any submission regarding the appeal court judgment passed by the trial.
I have got to take into account. I believe in the trial court, the prosecution has relied upon the medical board, which was constituted of 13 doctors.
Yes.
Just not one para of the land trial court. Just one para, not more. One para of the observation of the land.
No, I have gone through that particular
143. What he observed.
I have gone through that medical report itself, actually, which you have supplied.
Yes.
That until and unless you give an alternate theory, Mr. Moitu, please deal with the core issues first. Until and unless you give an alternate theory to me, because 13 doctors were there, sir.
My lord, absolutely. My learned friend submitted before your lordship that post-mortem report was placed before a body of expert doctors. And according to their opinion, the investigating agency came to the finding that there was no gang rape.
That is what one by one, I have got to clear the issues, sir. So the issue which I am on is that the parents, obviously, whatever in the petition it has been stated, And also an impression has been created in the petition that it is not possible that one person committed the offense. This is one of your contentions, the spirit and tenor of the petition, and that is what is bothering you
My lord.
as a petitioner. So, how will a court of law see? None of the doctors belong to Calcutta or Bengal. All the doctors were in and around from Delhi. All the
Premium
institutes.
institution
My lord,
of-
I am not joining any issue with the expert report.
No, sir, I have got to come. One, there are two parts. One, so far as the crude offense is concerned, that is committed by more than one person. And the other part, if you want to bring it within section 70,
My lord.
that part I will consider later on.
My lord, my submission would be the investigating agency, the CBI, the premier investigating agency. Now, my lord, according to Mr. Mujumdar's submission, that now they are not investigating to detect whether it is a case of gang rape or not, because they have accepted the opinion of the expert on the basis of which was made, my lord, on the basis of the post-mortem report. But kindly look at section 70 of the.
That is the second part. So far, are you accepting or you disputing the 13-member team or 11 plus 2 members forensic expert?
I am not disputing, but my submission is.
So that part, so far as the medical examination is concerned, so far as
my submission.
that is why I am saying, sir, there are two parts of gang rape. One part is in respect of commission, or it may be that this person was planted. That also will come into gang rape. I'll come to the second part later on. For the first time, first part, are you in a position to challenge that 13-member board which was constituted by the
my
CBI?
humble submission, that cannot be. Just one para I am reading the trial court's observation. On the basis of the discussion above mentioned, the CCTV footages, the একটু ভাই আসতে, the version of the accused during the examination of 351 BNSS, and the contradictory defense plea without any evidence. The DNA examination report points out arrows towards the accused only behind the incident of rape and murder of the victim, and the involvement of any other person behind the same incident can easily be ruled out. But this is the observation of the court. And your lordships knows this, against this judgment, the appeal has been preferred before the division bench. And my lord, the learned trial court has come to a conclusion.
Did they make their submissions?
Yes.
You have done the investigation, you know the thing.
Yes.
They have come because they have anxiety. I have got to attend the circumstances. You try to understand.
Yes, yes.
In each and every case, I cannot summarily close the matters. They have their agony and anxiety. They have come. One by one issue, I have got to clear that. So this is my first question to you. So far as the medical examination board examination is concerned, do you have an alternate medical theory to, I would say, rebut the opinion of the board?
But for the time being, my lord, I am not giving the answer to that point. I will give, my lord. But firstly, my lord, my submission would be whether it is a case of gang rape or not, that could not be conclusively determined from the expert's opinion. From the post-mortem report, the board of experts, my lord, gave the opinion that this is not a case of gang rape. But definition of gang rape does not suggest that it will be.
That is the other part.
Yes.
Other.
Where is the investigation so far that part is concerned? My first submission would be, my lord, the premier investigating agency does not know that this is not the conclusive proof that this is not a case of gang rape. Definition of gang rape, my lord, is wide enough. Had there been any investigation, my lord? Was there any investigation to that effect?
There has been investigation to that effect.
There is no investigation, my lord, at all.
Anyway, that has not surfaced, but I mean, that is why I am wanting you to furnish materials before me.
Yes,
because
my lord,
I cannot speak out everything.
My lord, I need not, my lord, test section 70 of the new. This is, my lord, and the judgment of the Supreme Court I have also brought. What
That I
are,
have, that
what
I
are
have
the
asked.
ingredients for commission of the gang rape? Now, postmortem report cannot be the decisive factor to come to the conclusion that it is a case of gang rape or not. But till today, my lord, my learned submission is that they have stopped to investigate, to detect whether this is a case of gang rape or not, relying the experts' board opinion.
So on that line, on the second line, you want to argue first.
My lord,
This part you want to argue first.
my lord,
That
my lord, kindly appreciate the forensic report, which was made exhibit, and it was sent by the Superintendent of Police CBI in connection with this case. But we surprised to see, despite the clinching report submitted by the forensic laboratory, there was no investigation. Although, my lord, the forensic laboratory suggested that these are the things where investigation ought to have been done. Till today, my lord, there is no investigation whatsoever so far that aspect is concerned.
but forensic, then you are again going to that point only, medical part.
Yes, medical part.
So you said that you will deal it subsequently. You are dealing with the other part of definition of gang rape.
This is one part. Now, this forensic report will suggest that there is every possibility of the gang rape. And, my lord, this scenario, as observed by the expert, visited the RG court. But kindly have a look at, my lord.
Judgment, a forensic report there.
Yes, sir.
But kindly look at in connection with this case, it was sent, my lord. At the top, your lordship will find the case number and the forwarding authority. So this was my part of the charge sheet. But kindly look at, my lord. Well, the background of this case, forensic, we can skip over. But the last two lines of serial number 7,
Yes.
the SOC, scene of occurrence, scene of crime, was not in well-preserved condition, and there are evidence of disturbances evident on the scene. The team forensically meditated on the given input vis-a-vis actual SOC condition.
There is some picture made on it.
My lord, next page, my lord, page 2.
So Bolan, it is clear from everything was not sterilized. The DNA profile, it appears that it contains full profile of the accused and the victim, negative profile of another female. Presence of full DNA of the accused and the nipples of these accused was in contact.
My lord, the next page, page 2. Your lordship, kindly look at
When
my
was
lord.
CBI handed over? CBI was handed over when? 14. Then 13th, CFSL Delhi, how did they go?
11 November.
Huh?
Date is 11 November. 11 নয় ভুল না 11 নয় হবে after it was handed over, and my lord, CBI asked for the forensic team to visit and give the report. Superintendent CBI, my lord, called for.
On 14/8 morning, visited and examined the SOC. So this on 14th itself, the spot was visited.
No, it is High Court's order. Henceforth, the
No, no.
Calcutta Honorable High Court, taking cognizance of the
Okay,
nationwide public unrest, transferred this case to the CBI, such and such, dated 13/8, on 13/8 evening by letter number such and such, CBI. Oh, High Court's order on 13 August, and it was handed over to the 14th.
No, no, 14th August, the CFSL team visited the scene of crime. You see, read over here. Accordingly, the nominated forensic expert team reached Kolkata on 14 so and so August,
Yes.
visited and
13 order was passed,
14th they
Yes.
reached CFSL.
and 14, my lord, they came.
Body was already conveyed to the Department of.
My lord, next